think we're live. Welcome to the Simply Incredible podcast. I am Daryl, aka the D, here with T Rizzo, Troy Chapner.
Woohoo! Woo. What's up, people? Thank you.
How we doing today? We actually got here on time, which was a shock to both of us.
It is. It's a shock.
Yeah. So
It's not easy to be on time.
it's not.
It's not in our natures, to be honest with you.
Well, my brother would gladly tell you that every single day. I'm consistently late. Anywhere from 2 to 10 minutes late every day, consistent.
It's funny because the older I get, the more punctual I get.
Mm-hmm.
And I've got guys that work for me that I remember when I was their age, and I was the exact same way. And I never understood, why does this boss just trip out when I'm just a few minutes late? It's 7:02. I get it.
Yeah.
It bugs me.
It really gets me when I have to open up for my brother. And like somebody's like 5 minutes late, I'm like, come on, what's the matter with you? Can't you be on time?
It's like,
Totally ignoring my own faults.
of course.
Which is what we should all do. Ignore our own faults.
The height of self-knowledge is to ignore all self-thoughts.
Wakanda.
Wakanda. Meditation.
Mighty Nick, what is going
How
on?
come I can't see? I'm looking at this. Why?
Because it's about to get to...
Can't you skip the ad?
I like ads. I mean, we're talking about some Tom Clancy on here,
Tom
man.
Clancy is
Tom
good.
Clancy.
And Jim from The Office. You guys, he's making me watch an ad instead of our live broadcast.
Don't worry, it's only 1 minute and 25 seconds left before the commercial's over.
Okay.
Jeez. Hey,
Hey, but we're on time.
yes, at least I think we are. Tonight we got all kinds of stuff going on to talk about. First thing I want to discuss,
Yes.
UFC. Did you watch it this weekend?
I watched the prelims,
Mhm.
and then I had some family over, and
Mhm.
I didn't watch the main card.
Funk Off, what's going on, buddy?
Fuck off, sup?
Okay, the fight that I was really interested in, you know, WWE
CM
guy.
Punk.
Yeah, and it was actually on YouTube.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, I think someone recorded and put it on there. I don't know,
okay.
but I watched this fight. He's an amateur fighter.
He's an amateur.
He's a
fighter.
really amateur fighter.
Yeah. What I heard about it was that you had to give him credit for being tough because he had heart. He just doesn't have the skill set of a professional in there with unfamous professionals.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter if you're famous. That has nothing to do with it. I think you would kick the hell out of Justin Bieber, right? I don't care how
I don't know.
famous he is.
He trains a lot of boxing and stuff.
Whatever. He watches a lot of boxing.
He trains a lot. He actually does.
Is he with Floyd Mayweather's camp?
He has been a lot, yeah. You know who else has been with Floyd Mayweather's camp?
No, who?
Triple H.
Triple A.
That's not one. That's not two. That's 3 H's. 3 H's.
No, I like GSP going to Freddie Roach. That's a camp that is that's gold.
It's gold, Jerry. Gold.
It's gold.
But-
So, I mean, give me your take on CM Punk's performance.
I mean, like, you know, I'll tell you what it really reminded me a lot of. Stephen Bonner versus Forrest Griffin.
Just a throwdown.
You see I mean, for the first round until
Haymakers.
about 4 minutes into the first round is when CM Punk gas done.
Done.
Yeah.
For the rest of the fight.
Yeah, his gas was done at that point. But he kept trying. I'll give him that. I mean, you see some of the...
No, jeez.
Yeah, and I've heard for years how much he's trained jiu-jitsu. For years. I mean, 7, 8 years I heard about this. On the ground, gat guard can't do a thing.
Wow.
I mean, like, he tried
Sounds
to
like my
kind of
jiu-jitsu.
halfway try to triangle. I mean...
He's an amateur.
Yeah, and it's just... man, it was rough to watch. It was rough. But Dana was like, yeah,
Should've been on
he
the
needs to...
Fight Pass.
He needs to wrap that up. That's done.
Really?
Yeah. But he also said that his opponent, Mike Jackson, not that one, the other Mike Jackson,
Because
he's
this
like-
is Mike Jackson.
he was like, yeah, you're done, dude. You're done.
Mike Jackson
Yeah.
said that?
No. Dana said Mike Jackson is done.
The guy who was fighting CM Punk?
Yes.
Why? Because he couldn't beat CM Punk?
No, he beat CM Punk by the judge. He's like, dude, this fight should have been over in the second round. Should have easily been over in the third round. And he was just playing, just toying. Sometimes he was in Punk's guard, just could beat him up any which way he wanted to.
That's too bad.
And just kind of stopped.
all right, check this out. I deal with this all the time with fighters. I train fighters, and have had people that have come to me and want to take and hurdle to the front of the line. They want to go for pro as fast as possible.
Yep, seen it many times myself.
A ton. And I always tell them, I was like, look, give me 1 year, solid training, and then after that, let's talk.
Yeah.
I said, but don't worry about it for a year. And they're like, a year? I can go down the road and so at their gym, they'll let me fight. And I was like,
good luck.
I stick my hand out and I say, hey, all my best. If I can do anything for you, let me know. I'm not here to do what you want to be done.
Yep.
I'm here to do what's best for you if you come into my camp.
Not only for them, but for yourself as well.
Well, dude, I have to take and make sure that the reputation is protected.
Exactly right. Exactly right. That's why I only have the best on my podcast. And Troy, too.
And me, too. Loser.
But I got the bump first. And that is...
Watch this.
No.
Take it back.
No.
What about the other fight? Whitaker.
Miss Hustle. Good to see you.
Hey, what's up, Miss Hustle?
I don't know. I didn't see that one.
Said it was a great fight. Second time that Whitaker's won. Somebody was asking him if he wanted a rubber match. He goes, "I've won 2 of the 3. There is no rubber match."
I think that you've already you won.
It's done.
Yeah, but best 3 out of 5, best 4 out of 7.
Dude, I get people like that all the time. One more time.
Yeah.
I get you. It's like, dude, gotta move on.
I used to play ping pong with Scott. He would destroy me. It's like, no, I almost got you this time.
Let me go. One more.
It's like 87-0.
It's one of my favorite parts of Cheech and Chong. Is Nice Dreams. Go in there and Cheech tells Chong, "Don't get in any trouble. I'm going there and make this deal." Or Chong says that, and Cheech goes, "Okay, man. I come here. I lift the weights, man. It's okay." And that's pretty good Cheech, right? That's a pretty good Cheech.
I saw Marin there for a second. Cheech Marin.
He goes in, and he takes the bar and he lifts it, and the thing goes like this, and he can't lift it. And people are walking by, his feet are kicking up, and he's looking at him like help. And all of a sudden, sooner or later, Chong comes over there and he goes, "Oh man, come here, man. Let me help you out. Yeah, come on, push, man, push. Yeah. Oh, you got it. Come on, everything you got. Oh, he gets to the top. He goes, yeah. One more. Hey, man, are you crazy, man? Awesome. Love it. Cheech and Chong are some of my favorite back then.
Hey, man. Hey, man, it's Dave. Hey, man, Dave's not here.
Dave's not here, man.
No, man, it's me, it's Dave.
I remember hearing that. My buddy brought a Walkman with a cassette tape, and he goes, in class, he goes, "You gotta listen to this."
In class, you don't want to listen
to
this in class.
In class. So I'm putting it on, and I'm just like, dude, excuse me real quick. Just got to check on the daughter. Go ahead.
So anyway, Christmas is coming soon. I'm accepting presents. Now, actually, Troy had to step away with his baby girl. Let's see. Up in Smoke. Absolutely love that movie. That's a great movie, Ms. Hustle. Let's see. Tonight, what we're going to talk about is comic books, movies, and TV shows that we can watch or read in comic books over and over and over.
I'm back.
Hey, Troy's here. I did not even realize.
You didn't realize I was even gone.
What, were you here?
I was here.
It was a ghost with the most.
All right, hey, let me explain tonight what we're going to do.
Drop the knowledge because I know I did not explain it well.
All right, what we wanted to do is discuss either a series or a television show, movies, a book, or a comic, something that you love so much that you've gone over and over and either rewatched it, reread it, whatever, over and over again.
Now, a couple of these comics I haven't read in a while. I was like, gosh, I got to reread those again.
Oh, man, I'm so excited about this
good.
one. This is a good one. And you guys chime in. If you have something, man, chime in.
First off, Mighty Nick, are we excited about the new Halloween movie?
Yes, I saw the preview just recently.
I did not even know there was a new one.
It was spooky looking, too.
Is Zombie, is he Branson again?
All I saw was like when they were bringing his mask out to him. He was in the open field, like where they take him to do exercise out in the yard.
Yeah.
And he goes, "Michael," and he shows him that. It was cool, man. Yeah, that's gonna be a good one.
That sounds pretty good.
And I'm not the biggest for horror movies, but that one looks fun.
If two vegetarians argue, do they have a beef?
No.
Oh, come on. You're the one in the... Oh, man.
We don't have a beef.
Good thing I'm not a vegetarian.
We have a kale.
Because I was going with the cow, and he beat me to the kale.
We have a broccoli.
What the kale are you talking about?
What in the kale?
Miss Hustle went right off the bat. She started out with TV shows. She went Friends. So let's start with TV shows.
Okay, let's start with TV shows. Friends is one that if it's on, I'll watch it.
No.
You don't like it?
No.
Did you ever give it a chance?
I did.
You just don't.
Yeah, I've watched many episodes. TBS has it on just about every day.
Yeah. Probably too much, actually.
Yeah, and I'll flip through and I'll see it. I'm like, let me go and watch this again. I mean, Smelly Cat was still one of my favorite episodes.
That's good. I didn't really like that episode, though.
You didn't like Smelly Cat?
No.
Come on, Smelly Cat.
See that, Miss Hustle? To him.
Smelly
She'll get
Cat.
that one.
Smelly Cat.
All right, what other show?
You didn't. Well, no, talk more about Friends if you
Friends?
want. Tell me why you liked it so much. Jennifer Aniston not being ugly. Courtney Cox not being ugly.
Phoebe.
Blonde-headed lady that I can't think of her name not being
Phoebe.
ugly.
Smelly Cats.
Yes, I know, but I
performer,
can't think.
Phoebe.
I didn't mention her first because I can't think of her actual name.
Oh, she's beautiful.
That's what frustrates me.
Beautiful women. Love Jennifer Aniston. I think if I had to place them, it would be Jennifer Aniston and Phoebe. You know, they're tied for first, and Courtney would be second.
I would say especially now.
Oh yeah.
Courtney Cox, I don't know if she's had face work or what.
It
She
looks like
does
it.
not look good at all.
It looks like it. In fact, a friend of mine was talking to me about some of the movies that they liked, and one of them had Meg Ryan in it, and he was like,
Oh.
have you seen her lately?
She looks like a bunch of beast on her face.
Oh, she looks like the Joker.
Yeah.
Remember when the
Hey,
Joker wore actual
Miss
makeup?
Joker, yeah.
You know, it's like, put a smile. Friends is good. I love Joey.
Smelly Cat was only okay. Gosh, that's the only episode I really liked. I did like the episode where Joey was on, I can't remember which soap opera, and his character was killed when he fell down a elevator chute.
They call it a shaft.
A shaft, not a chute, it's
No.
a shaft. They gave him the shaft.
Yeah, it's a laundry chute elevator shaft.
Well, they both go up and down.
No, they have angles.
And now you know the rest of the story. Wait a minute. Wait.
That's how the elevators go. You just don't feel it.
No.
It is.
So the elevator's popping and locking on the way down?
Like, watch this. That's what the elevators do.
Okay, we're not talking about Willy Wonka's elevator.
I know, right? All right. Anyways, Friends is good. Rachel was awesome. I love Joey. All of them had their moments. Matthew Perry, he was real funny.
David Schwimmer killed me. I think that was the thing that really killed me.
Pivot.
Just so
Pivot!
neurotic. Just drove me nuts.
All right, now we got a lot to talk about. We can't stay on Friends.
Good. Let's get rid of Friends.
Let's go to the next one.
Nah, Friends.
Somebody on here just said South Park.
Yes, I still watch South Park. And what I love about South Park is the turnaround time on those episodes. You can be something in the news and like a week, maybe two at the most. It's on TV.
It's on TV.
You gotta give those guys credit for that.
Not too much. They got paper cutouts. They just think, hey man, what you doing, eh? I mean,
At the end of the episode, he will say, "Screw you guys, we're out of here."
I will do my Cartman, or I'll do Shrek. That's right. We're about to leave here. I got to work on that one.
Shrekman, can you mix the two?
Hey man, yeah, nah.
No. Okay. There's no mixing of the two.
I'll try.
See, I always did like that show, but I mean, there are times they go way over the line.
They go
for
so
me.
over the line that I'm almost like,
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
It makes me feel old, to be honest with you. I'm like, I'm so old that because I don't get offended. You're not going to offend me. But that one, I'm just like, after a while, I lose the originality.
Said Ross was cute. Yeah.
Who said
Miss Hustle.
that? Oh, yeah. I thought he was cute.
Oh, there you go.
He must work out.
Not one, but touche. Funk off. He dropped the Love Boat on us.
Dude, used to love the Love Boat.
See, I always liked coming right after that was Fantasy Island.
Climb aboard.
I used to love those three back to back.
It's the best.
Yeah.
Saturday night as
Uh-huh.
a kid, that was good stuff.
Yeah, because I mean, some of the episodes of Fantasy Island kind of threw me for a loop.
Dude, yeah, they were a little Twilight Zone.
Mm-hmm.
I'll be honest.
The plane.
There
the
was
plane.
so much that was lost on me because those were adult loves and fantasies, you know, some life lessons in there.
But the Love Boat, every week you got to see celebrities come on that boat.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah.
That was the most fun to see who was going to be on there. Now, my number one show that is still held on to this day that I will watch over and over, and I've seen every single episode multiple times, is MASH.
I knew that was coming.
I know that's an easy one,
yeah.
but if I didn't mention that today, I'd be you know.
See, there are some things I didn't write down because I know
Untrue.
you're going to mention them.
Sure. MASH, was that one for you?
Not really.
Really?
No, it's one that. No, I didn't dislike it. I liked the show very much.
Yeah.
And it's funny, as I got older, I've liked it more than when I was younger.
Oh, yeah, without a doubt.
I mean, some of the things in it, Radar, Father
Mulcahy.
yeah,
He just passed away.
Yeah. And,
Charles just passed away.
mm-hmm.
So they're down a lot.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Right.
so I also mentioned The Simpsons, which is one of mine.
Yeah, I'm
Now-
not a Simpsons fan.
Now, for me, it's like those first about 10 years, absolutely loved. Some of those first Treehouse of Horror episodes
Yep.
were phenomenal.
I liked when they started getting their stride and they found that Bart might not be the best person to make the central character, but Homer
Mm-hmm.
was more of a central character. I love Homer Simpson.
Mm-hmm.
To me, if he had none of those family members, I'd still watch that show.
Spinoff time.
Donuts.
Oh, and Mighty Nick's about to mention another of mine, Dexter. Just like me, the first 4 seasons I absolutely loved, and then
I never saw it ever. In the people that give me grief about this, they're like, it's such a good show. How can you miss it? You're so into these kind of things. There's so many shows to try to fit in, and my schedule is got like that much free time for me to.
Yeah.
Can you say that much? Nothing.
that. And for those who don't know, this is actual time.
That's time.
Yeah,
That's time.
yeah. A lot of people don't know that. It's true. See, that's more time. That's less time.
I'll tell you another show when I was a kid that I loved, and
Mhm.
I haven't seen it in a long time, but I would watch those over and over. The Little Rascals.
Oh my gosh, Our Gang.
The Little Rascals are a
Uh-huh.
gang. Did you really get into it like I
Oh
did?
gosh, I loved it when I was a kid.
Loved it.
Oh, tight.
Hey,
But wait,
Banky. You know, I loved that they had
that
these.
poor horse.
Oh, that thing with the sway back. Good God.
It's like,
Shoot that poor creature. He's like sitting there. Please kill me.
That is
Please
not.
kill me.
And there was no CGI for that.
Oh no, that was a
that
real
poor
horse.
horse.
You know, they said we found walking glue. That's the name of this guy. The Walking Dead. This
That
is
was
where it
his name.
started, right here.
That was his name.
Glue. Come on, Glue.
And they're like, just push him onto the set.
But I used to love when they
Hee-haw.
would. No, I hated Hee-haw.
That was brutal.
Did you? Oh God.
Except for the one time when they mentioned Bedford.
Did they really?
Yeah. You know when they mention cities?
Oh no. Yeah. I know.
Bedford, Virginia, population 4,568. Salute! You were not totally off on that.
But I had like the yell.
Yeah.
Just the wrong word.
Yeah.
Because I hated that damn show.
Tic-Tac-Toe mentioned their time one time too.
Dude, I love
With
when
Wink
they would say,
Martindale?
oh, Wink Martindale. That name is 70s gold.
Mm-hmm.
What about the black and white Superman TV show and the 1960s
Yeah.
Batman? Over and over.
Yeah. George Reeves back in the day. I mean, and I've always said is I love the show. I think I actually do have some of it on DVD. But the one thing that always got me, the throwing of the gun and have him ducking for cover.
It kills me that nobody would take and
The bullets
catch that.
bouncing.
Maybe they were trying to show that he was so fast you couldn't hit him no matter what you did.
Yes.
I don't know.
The bullets bounce and that gun.
And I love it. But Batman changed like what I
That-
wanted to have as a adult.
Mm-hmm. The Batmobile, the Batcave. You need labels for every single thing.
Bat shark repellent.
The Bat microphone, the Bat laptop, the Bat water. They actually did have the Bat sink on there.
The Bat sink, the Bat lie detector,
Mhm.
the Bat computer. Oh, I loved it. Those are easy though. Is there
Mhm.
anything that you've got that is like, you know?
Let's see, TV. You know, I'm gonna go way old school. I loved The Honeymooners.
Oh wow, yeah, I did too.
Gosh, I love that show.
I didn't get a chance to watch it too often, but
Mhm.
every time I did, I could not watch it.
Yeah, when I was a kid, gosh, Ralph Cramden, Ed Norton, come here.
I know that you
That's
have been
a-
watching me.
That's a different episode.
Oh,
Totally different.
now Norton, when I okay. Anyway, Honeymooners were good.
Yeah.
Carol Burnett show,
Love Carol Burnett show.
especially when they crack each other up.
Yeah.
It's awesome.
Mrs. of Wiggins and Mr. Tudball. One of the greatest skits of all time. Love that.
Wasn't it funny how every now and then Carol Burnett on
Miami
that
Vice.
show could look hot?
The Addams Family. Mm-hmm.
Oh, I love all of those. Yes,
And,
Addams Family,
What was that? Gosh,
The Munsters,
the other lady on the show.
Vicki Lawrence.
Vicki Lawrence, when she had
She could look cute, dude.
Mama's House. Was that what it's
Yeah,
called?
yeah,
Grandma's
yeah.
House.
Mama's House.
Mama's House. That was a great show back in the day too.
Addams Family. Did you watch that a lot as a kid?
I was more of a Munsters.
I watched them both,
Mm-hmm.
and it was funny because I was like, wait a minute, we have a little competition
Yeah.
here. And at times I would be probably more Munsters than I was Addams Family.
That's how I was.
But my original one was Addams Family.
I always liked it. You know, you lift the steps up. There's Spot underneath the steps, blowing flames.
Love it. Love it.
But then again, what's his name on the Addams Family? He could put a light bulb in his mouth and it start glowing.
Uncle Fester.
Uncle Fester, yes.
Never understood that as a kid. Just
Yeah.
knew it was weird. And
Yeah,
I was like,
it's like that's funny.
Cousin It. That big
Just the
walking
hand?
hair, like it,
Oh yeah.
it looked like
What was that? What was the
Captain
hand?
Cam-
What was the hand?
Thing.
Thing, yes.
And Lurch.
Lurch.
I always thought to myself, I was like, I think they're trying to make him look like Frankenstein, but now I think he was supposed to be a zombie. You know, he could be Frankenstein.
And that's where it all began, right there.
Dude, all right. What other shows? Give me some other
Seinfeld.
Rapid fire. That's a given. If that's on,
Mm-hmm. I'm in front of the TV for
I'm in
that.
front of it. Love
Big Bang Theory. Love me some Big Bang Theory.
like it.
I mean, that's one of those shows that comes on just about every day on TBS.
It's a moneymaker.
And I'm still sitting there watching it. I'm addicted to that show.
That's a good one.
Breaking Bad.
Now we're going into series instead of just TV shows. Because a series has two possibilities that you could do. Number
Mm-hmm.
one, start to finish the entire thing. Or, first season was awesome, the rest of it was utter crap.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? Breaking Bad, I've only seen through one time, all the way through. And it's almost like I'm trying to forget as much of it as I can, so I can almost watch it for the first time as much as possible again. Because you can only watch it
Yeah.
the first time once.
Now, because what was funny about that is me and Peasy, we had watched it, fallen in love with the show. You
Loved
hadn't
it.
watched that. And then you were coming in as you were watching it, so excited about it. I was like, I wish I could have that back.
Yeah, I remember you guys actually saying that. It's like, I wish I could watch that for the first time again. Love that show. That's one of my all-time favorite TV series. I mean, ever. I could put that is at least in the top 5.
Let's see, the IT Crowd, I absolutely love, and I think most people don't like it.
No, don't know it. Like, I've seen that it was out there, but I don't know it.
Absolutely love it. I think it's one of the funniest shows. What was really cool about it is it was like 4 or 5 seasons, but each season only had like 6 episodes.
I kind of dig that.
Yeah, I mean it's very short, and gosh, I thought it was hilarious. It got me though. It's about the IT people. Peasy paid no attention to it at all. He thought it was horrible.
Probably hit too close to home.
No, he was like, "It's British. I don't watch British shows."
I don't mind British.
I was like,
Monty Python?
"Yeah."
Love
And
Monty Python.
I was like, Sherlock Holmes. He goes, "Well, that doesn't count."
It absolutely counts.
That is so British.
Dude, I'll tell you another one. The first season was one of my
Is anybody still watching? Say hello.
Yeah, I was gonna say it. It kind of went off there. Are we off?
No, we're still going.
Another one that I have seen.
Still laughing.
The first season I love, and the second season I couldn't even like get past number 3. Was Wayward Pines.
Don't know that one.
Let me tell you, if you want to see like a single season incredible thing, watch Wayward Pines.
Tom and Jerry. Walking Dead to a point.
Funk off, I'm with you. To a point.
You quit watching it. You don't even know.
That's what I'm saying. To that point, it was great, and then after that, I was like,
I'm still digging it, even though there's some things coming up that I'm like, I'm not looking forward to it at all.
yeah, because I heard some of the little things, and I'm like,
Tom and Jerry. Because actually, I was about to mention an animated series myself, Batman the Animated Series.
Oh yeah,
Gosh, I love that show.
that's fantastic.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I don't want to gloss over this because I want you to watch this. Wayward Pines. It's with Matt Dillon, who I don't even care that much for an actor.
Mm-hmm.
One season. Watch it. I promise you'll dig it.
I'm writing this down.
Wayward Pines,
Mhm.
fantastic.
Let's see. Do I have anything else as far as TV shows?
Hey, X Files, yeah, I'm with you there, man. I was a big
there was
X-Files
some
fan.
of those episodes that I'm like, I don't want to watch any more of this because it's kind of creeping me out.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Damn.
But I kept watching it. It was like, man, each episode was great. The movies, I like the movies too.
The movies were good.
Mhm.
You know, the only thing that kind of got me, they did two things. One was where they pushed an ongoing storyline about the search for aliens,
Mhm.
and then they would have, you know, one-hit wonders with like a monster or, you know, something like that,
Mhm.
a phenomena. And I, as much as those phenomena shows were good, it would piss me off if I was wanting to see the story get furthered along, you know? What are you laughing at?
A phenomena.
Phenomena.
Phenomena. Do, 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 do. Phenomena.
Not phenomena.
Oh, no, he didn't. He did not go Ed, Ed, and Eddie.
Never seen it.
Oh, my gosh. It's Nickelodeon comedy that's just wrong.
I've seen it.
And it's like one that guys.
Like I've seen the characters drawn.
They're plowing the field with the one guy's teeth, and they're like plowing the field with him, and like it's wrong. But yet I loved it. Flintstones. Oh gosh, I loved Flintstones as a kid.
I did too.
Jetsons.
Jetsons.
I remember the Flintstones Jetsons crossover.
Love it.
Mm-hmm.
I love that whole thing where they would have like different animals doing like the garbage disposal was like, you know, some dinosaur eating garbage under the sink.
Flintstones. They jumped the shark when Gazoo made an appearance.
I dug that.
The Great Gazoo.
The Gazoo. I'll tell you what else I like.
Stranger Things. Mm-hmm.
Stranger Things is awesome. You know, I still haven't seen episode 2, but episode 1 is so good that I would watch it over and over again.
Season 2, very, very good as well. Definitely good.
Do you remember when, I think it was Filmation, did Tarzan, Lone Ranger, Batman Adventure Hour? On Saturday mornings, it was a cartoon thing. And Batman and Robin were on there, and they had Batmite.
Yeah.
Remember that?
I don't remember him being on there, but he's got comic books. I just don't remember this character.
He was on there, and I didn't know this, but way back in the 60s, he was in there. And if you see him drawn, he's this little imp from another, you know. He was kind of like Batman's Mixoplex.
Mm-hmm.
You know, or like you were saying, Gazoo.
Yeah.
You know, it was their version of it.
Let's see. We got Daredevil seasons 1 and 2.
Love those.
A-Team. Yep.
A-Team, though, check this out. I tried to watch that not too long ago.
Uh-huh.
I was like, oh, the A-Team. I haven't seen this in 30 years. Oh, boy, that didn't age well. It did not age well.
That is true.
Did you see, like,
I have seen some things like that. I'm like, wow, did I really like that?
Do you remember how cool it was to us? I mean, it was everything.
Mm-hmm. Every time, like, here, Mr. T, have a hamburger. I ain't no hamburger. Yo, try to drug me to get me on a plane.
Dude, this road leads to the airport. I love Mr. T.
Yeah,
oh, my God.
I love
He'd
that.
be somebody cool to meet, right? If you got a picture with him.
I hope.
Oh, I think he would be.
Sometimes I wonder if he's really crazy. I don't know.
Oh, he's probably a little bit crazy.
But
I think he's probably a good guy.
Walker, Texas Ranger. Still remember the episode where he was in a helicopter and he jumped down into a convertible with his woman. She was driving. He had to give her the backhand so he could drive. I was like, hey.
Did you hear Chuck Norris got shot the other day?
Did he hurt the bullet?
2 of the bullets died and one of them's in critical condition.
Oh, no. Hold on, let me get the fart app for this one.
Go ahead, get this.
That
was there.
That might be the stinker.
You need a Rim Shop app.
So many,
don't touch me. I'm sitting there.
So many apps I need. Anyway, you know what? All right, you want to go to movies now?
Yeah, let's go to movies.
Because I mean,
we're running out of time.
Yeah, we got so many that.
Doesn't it feel better with
Married
the
with Children? Married with Children, by the way, with Al Bundy. You know, he scored 4 touchdowns in one football game.
He's the man.
At Polk High.
If you want to see one of the coolest Al Bundy videos on YouTube, he's legitimately a Gracie Jiu-Jitsu black belt.
I knew where this road was going.
And if you go on YouTube, he'll tell the story of his very first martial art lesson.
Mm-hmm.
It's gold.
It is. It's awesome.
Whenever I tell my students about it, I'm like, I'm not going to tell you the story because I will screw up what is perfection in that story.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, just awesome.
Yeah, because it was at a jiu-jitsu school. He had the gi on and everything.
He's like,
and
I got this.
This is.
I don't want to put the pajamas on. I just want to come in and say hi. And now I'm wearing pajamas. And I'm like, oh, God. I wanted to go. I didn't want to be here. It's awesome.
Yep.
Just put, I'm drawing a blank. What's his name in real life?
Ed O'Neill.
Ed O'Neill.
I was like, Ed Norton. No, that's not it.
It's not it.
Norton.
Norton!
Jinx.
I know you do jujitsu. But no, it's fantastic. All right. Let's go to
Cat Laner. Hello.
Cat Laner. What up?
I'm probably mispronouncing. If I am, I do apologize. I am world renowned for mispronouncing names.
Cat, if you just got here, the topic of the show today is basically anything that you have taken and either read or watched one time and loved it so much that you will watch it over and over and over again. I mean, you know what? There's a reason we do that. Do you know what the philosophical, or I guess the psychological reason for that is? There's two human
Tell me,
needs.
Harley Quinn.
I will tell you. There's two human needs. The need for certainty and the need for uncertainty.
Mm-hmm.
And when you watch something that you've already watched, what it is because you're certain that you've already liked it. But you're hoping that it's been long enough that you've forgotten enough that you'll have that uncertainty met too.
So that's like going to a restaurant and always ordering the same thing.
Dude, I do it all the time.
Mm-hmm.
All right, movies. Go.
I got dibs?
You got dibs first. I got a list though, man.
I don't know if I want to mention this one first because I know you're going to have it. Goonies.
Oh,
Gosh, I love the Goonies.
I can't watch that enough.
Yeah, that's one of those things that I've told people. If it's on, I'm late for whatever has to happen because I'm sucked in.
Now let me ask you this: when you watch that, is there a lot of times where you'll actually take and get the DVD and put it in and sit down, start to finish, or is that one of those things like you're kind of in your room doing something or the basement, and then it comes on and like, okay, that's staying on, and I'm gonna sit down every so often again.
Yeah,
That's me.
That's me. Yeah. I mean, if it's on TV, I was like, you know what? I'm not going to get the DVD. I can sit through commercials for this.
It's so there's such a sincerity between the characters that it makes you be like, that's kind of what it was like being friends with when we were kids.
Yep. I mean, that part where the Fratellis are like get with Chunk, and he's like, "This one time I was in the balcony."
He goes, "Ma, I'm starting to like this kid, Ma."
Like,
that's awesome, right?
That was gold. I love that scene.
They keep talking about doing another Goonies like movie, like, and it's like, you know what? As much as I've seen so many of these sequels where people have tried it, leave that golden movie alone.
Yeah, they're talking about the kids, them now being the parents.
Yeah.
And I was like, yeah, don't do that.
Don't do that. We've already got that. It's called Stranger Things.
Yeah. By the way, earlier Full House was mentioned. And I loved that as a kid. Anyway.
Full House. At that time, I had a driver's license. I was not home on Friday nights.
Oh, poor guy.
I didn't do TGIF. I did TGI. Where's the chicks?
TGIC?
Dude, I was like, dude, I was out.
Ladies. You want next?
Okay, I'll do one. First of all, there's a lot of series that we all, especially here, are going to agree on that might be kind of time wasters.
Yeah.
We know the Star Wars movies. Everyone's going to say, yeah. If that's on, we're going to watch it.
4, 5, and 6.
4, 5, and 6. Maybe even Lord of the Rings.
Mm-hmm.
You know, stuff like that. But for series, one of my favorite series, and I literally will watch this multiple times throughout the year, is the Pirates of the Caribbean.
After about the third one, I was like, eh.
Okay, now I agree with you. The first 3 were kind of a trilogy, and then they started doing their one-off type things, and I completely agree. But those first 3 are golden to me. It's like Star Wars. The first 3, 4, 5, and 6. I know that doesn't make sense, right? The first 3, 4, 5, and 6.
Isn't it? Yes, just awkward to say it that way. Yeah. For me, Terminator. I love those first 3 Terminators. Well, yeah, first 3 Terminators. So there have been more since then.
First 2 really. Third one pretty good.
Yeah.
And then after that,
I agree. Those first 2 to me were up here.
That sequel was just incredible, right?
Yeah. Oh my gosh, that to me was just amazing.
And were you as excited as me? As like, okay, the Terminator, Arnold Schwarzenegger. There's nothing cooler, tougher, badder, unstoppable. Who's gonna whoop his ass?
Yeah.
And then you see this smaller guy being like,
this guy made out of molten metal.
That was awesome.
Metal Man.
Silver Surfer.
Yeah. I was like, that is so awesome. Absolutely love that.
All right. What was the other one?
Because I've got some that's a little kind of out of left field over here, too.
Now, are we going with only series or single movies?
I mean, either way.
Tons.
I mean, because it's movies that you like and you will watch over and over.
I literally have, like, a couple of favorites. First of all the Marvel movies, too.
No. No, I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. Honestly, most
that was a great reaction.
Most of them I can tolerate.
Hot water, burn baby.
No. By the way, that is a movie that I will watch a lot too.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's a good one, right?
All right, tell them what it is so they'll know
You
too.
talking about Nutty Professor?
No.
You talking about Rain Man?
Yes.
The reason I did that is because that voice was Clump, but
Oh.
the words were
Oh,
Rain
yeah.
Man.
Gotcha.
Remember when they had the he was at the fountain and he was big fat Clump,
Yeah.
and they're trying to get him to drink the potion and it fell in the fountain, and they give it to him, and you know he gets it like this and he goes, "Oh no, dirty water, dirty water."
Ghostbusters on it. Yes, loved it. Top Gun, loved it.
Ghostbusters, or little asterisks, anything with Bill Murray in it.
Anything?
Dude, well,
What was
not
it- what was that?
anything.
What was that movie like, The Terminal or something like that?
Yeah.
That was brutal.
Lost in Translation.
Yeah, that's it. Tom Hanks was the Terminal.
Another, who is it? God, what is that director's name? Wes Anderson. He did The Life Aquatic. I watched that because it was Bill.
You know,
Like, you let me down, dude.
that's one I've never seen.
Don't.
Okay, tapping out on that one.
Tap it out.
Next, I got Blade on here, 'cause I love the Blade movies.
Love those.
I love 1 and 3 particularly. Second, I thought was good.
It was okay.
That was
So
me.
1 and 3 for me
That
too.
that was me on those.
Dude, you had Ryan Reynolds and
Jessica Biel.
oh my god,
She's
that girl is so hot. She
she's not
makes
ugly.
my teeth sweat.
she's really good looking. I mean, mine are already moist.
Yeah, difference. Sweaty teeth.
Moist,
That's a nasty word. Don't say that.
isn't it?
I'm gonna. I'm gonna have an app that I just hit you with the phone,
Get like the Stone Cold Steve Austin glass breaking.
dude.
Have you ever seen The Last Castle?
Yes.
Love that movie.
Robert Redford.
Robert Redford and
Hard ending though.
James Gandolfini. Gandolfini.
Gandolfini.
Gandolfini. So I thought that's an awesome movie.
How about that? He said he's Brazilian and he loves our channel. Thank you, Kat.
Hey!
That's
Well,
awesome.
You know what? I think that might be our first from South America. Thank you. Thank you so much. I totally did not even see that on there.
Yeah, all right,
That's
okay.
why he's got the better eyes than because he's younger. Oh, no, he's not. But he does have better eyes.
I'm very much not younger.
And he looks younger, though.
Hey, put up here how old you think I am and be nice.
my-
63.
My guess was 17.
Troy, you look great for 81. Thanks.
And you are the welcome. Give me another one.
Let me see. I tell you one that I love is Limitless with Bradley Cooper.
That was really good. Did you watch the TV series?
I tried,
Yeah.
but it was so different from the movie.
Yep.
I mean, I love that. I even love how they goes to black and white and when he eats the pill. All of a sudden, it's like the clarity in
Yep.
his life. Oh, I love that.
Mhm.
I can watch that a whole.
I thought that was a great movie. Going into it, I'm like, it might be all right. Coming out, I was like, that was phenomenal.
It was great.
Mhm.
Great. What about The Losers? Chris
I
Evans.
wasn't big on that movie.
Love that movie.
Oh, I mean, it's not like it's like, but
Just not that much.
it was not Thor Ragnarok.
I'm spinning my hammer. You see it?
Yeah, yeah. Now, I'll tell you something later.
Okay.
No,
I don't hear about you spinning your hammer.
I was spinning my hammer. It's not.
What do you think about the Mission Impossible movies? Are you up for those or no? Tom Cruise.
I liked like one of them. Like the first, actually, I think the first two I did like, and after that they kind
Yeah, I agree.
of fell off a little bit for me.
I did dig how John Woo did stuff in the third one, but
Mm-hmm. Wu was a good director.
John Woo's a fantastic director. A lot of his stuff, after a while, I'm like, okay, this is very much a John Woo movie, meaning I've seen these techniques over and over.
Now, one I know you like, Airborne.
I do like Airborne.
It's a very good movie.
Is that the one with the roller skater?
Yeah, Jack Black.
Love that one.
Seth
I always forget the
Green.
name of it, though.
Yeah, Airborne. The kid from California, surfer dude. He gets shipped to his cousins in Cincinnati.
I love it.
Total culture shock.
And it's so funny because he's a good-looking guy, but he's not like Brad Pitt or anything.
He kind of reminded me a little bit of like a Zach Morris.
Yeah.
If he got shipped over there.
But he was so
It's like-
cool.
It's like, just chill, dude.
Man, get me a
I thought
taco
that was
and-
awesome.
or whatever, and catch me some tasty waves.
Mm-hmm.
Bra, did he just call me women's underwear?
Yeah. Spaceballs. Yes, that's actually on my list too.
I love Spaceballs.
Mm-hmm. Kill
I mean
Bill.
the movie. Let me clarify that.
Oh, Space Meatballs.
I don't want to say that.
Yeah, not one, but touche. But Kill Bill, loved the first one. Thought the second one was good.
But Gordon Liu was in the second one, and
Liu.
oh, dude, he was fantastic in that.
Spaceballs, Rick Moranis, Mel Brooks,
John Candy,
John Candy.
love, barf.
Half man, half dog. I'm my own best friend. I love that scene. Pizza the Hut.
Blazing Saddles.
Blazing Saddles, phenomenal movie.
Love that. I'm trying to get Connor to watch it, and he just is not having it. If it was made before, with a
Oh,
year that started
gosh.
19.
He just went Porky's on us.
Dude, Porky's, I remember when that was the most taboo thing, and if you could watch it, you were like, you really got to see it?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
And it was just okay.
Yeah. It wasn't this great movie, but it's like, I think that's like one of those first, like, oh, there's boobies.
That's kind of a rites of passage
boobies
from
movie.
junior high to high school.
In the 80s it was.
In the 80s
Yeah.
it was.
Right now it's probably not. You know, this one right here, I'm almost ashamed. We're 20 minutes talking about this subject. We have not thrown in The Crow.
Love that. Have you ever seen the, the extended version
Like-
with the space cowboy?
I have
the space
not-
cowboy, the skeleton cowboy.
Yeah, Skeleton Cowboy. I've not actually seen that. I've seen like a little clip of that.
Yeah, it's cool.
But I've never seen.
But it's small.
I've never seen. Hey, calm down. I've never seen the like actually mixed into the movie.
Oh, I don't think I have it either.
Oh, I
I've just
thought
seen
you meant as like a director's cut with it in it.
Yeah, and
Oh.
they have it.
Oh, I've not
but I've
seen
never
that.
seen it. I just saw the cut because I was so, curious about it.
Christmas Vacation.
Oh, kudos, man. That
Yep.
It's not Christmas until I see that, and then all of the claymation stuff, Rudolph
Yeah.
and Santa Claus.
Yeah, it's funny. Rudolph, for some reason, it still has some weight with me.
Oh, me too. Me
Uh,
too.
Gosh,
That's a special
Christmas
place.
Story. Me and the family,
We watch it because it's on 24 hours.
Exactly. It's on TBS, and I swear every time I look, it's at the same scene.
All right, let me ask you.
Shoot your eye out, kid. Getting kicked down the slide.
Let's take and skirt here. I got a question for you. Christmas morning. What's your Christmas morning? Just like real quick.
Now?
Yeah.
Now it's like I wake up whenever I can. It
Like
really
what time?
depends on my brother and sister-in-law, their grandkids.
Oh, yeah.
It depends on what they're doing because they have like other families to go to. If they go to my brother's family first, then we get up early. If they at the other families first, then come over, so then we get there later.
Okay, so what's later?
Later could be as late as about 3 o'clock.
Okay.
We usually have like a dinner or early breakfast, one of the two.
Yeah, same. We do that.
Mhm.
It's funny because we used to always go over to my mom's, and then when we had kids, I was like, I had to put my foot down. I said, "Listen, I know that you're gonna say, but that's Christmas. That's how we do Christmas." I was like, "No, their Christmas is gonna be waking up and coming downstairs
Mm-hmm.
and having Christmas. And
Yep.
you guys, and they're early, right? I think my mom wakes up at 4:30 every morning. Anyway, it's like." This is not a big deal. There's nobody on the road. It takes 15 minutes to get to my house. 10 minutes with nobody on the road.
Boom Boom is in the house. Boom Boom Comics. What is up?
Boom, boom.
Fish Tropics, straight out of Canada.
Canadian, what's up?
Miss Hustle, also straight out of Canada.
That's right. I love our Canadian
Mhm.
friends.
And Kat is straight out of Brazil.
Out of Brazil.
It's a global takeover.
I love it.
One podcast at a time.
We only appeal to a handful of people in each country.
Yeah.
So they
Yeah.
are.
Like,
we are
it-
international.
Literally in America, it's a handful.
We are international, but it is 3 people per country.
Joe Dirt. I love that first movie. The second one
Who
was
said Joe Dirt?
Funk Off.
All right, Funk Off, don't hate me. The first time I ever saw that was this weekend.
Well,
It was great.
have you seen the second one?
No.
Do not see the second
I
one.
will not.
It is a big pile of brutal.
Dude, I just loved at the very beginning when he explained about his mullet.
Mm-hmm.
And then it put it on my head and it kind of grew into it. I was like, oh, have mercy.
It was all infused and entwined, but I don't want to get all scientific.
I felt so bad for him.
Absolutely love. Brandy, by the way, not ugly.
Oh,
Not
No.
ugly at all.
wow. You see that?
Dennis Hayes?
Dennis Hayes is in the house.
Who is this guy?
Coop and Oliver, what's up,
What
my
is
friends?
up, guys?
It's good to see you
Look
guys.
at that. And by the way, just for the record, no Peasy.
No Peasy.
No Peasy. And the crowd is shocked.
Yeah, do you see them?
No. Let's see. Princess Bride, did we mention that?
No, and that is gold. Love it.
Absolutely love it.
I don't put it in a lot like,
Oh, gosh.
the other ones,
Mhm.
but if it's on,
Yeah.
My favorite is the first sword fight.
As you wish. Another one, I think this one's probably not many people like this one. Hackers.
I like that.
Absolutely love it. But that movie.
Hey, before we move on, As You Wish, explain to anybody who is watching what that means.
Well,
the significance, because that's one of my favorite lines. That whole movie.
More than Inconceivable.
Oh yeah, definitely. It's got more power. Inconceivable's funny, but As You Wish, that's powerful.
Well, it's right there with that scene where she finally realized. Well, she doesn't realize yet. Buttercup doesn't realize that Wesley is the Dread Pirate, and she knocks him down the sill, and he's like, "As you wish," and she's like, "That's my love. I thought he was dead."
But the whole thing about As You Wish is that every time she said something, his response
at the beginning when he was a stable boy,
would be "As you wish," and what it was code for is "I love
you." More man.
That was, wow, man. As You Wish, man. That's cool. Sorry, go ahead.
Have you tried the iocane powder?
The what?
Iocane powder.
Oh yeah. You would think because I'm Sicilian.
One of the greatest. I mean, that little scene right there is awesome. And of course, the legend himself, Andre the Giant, in that movie, absolutely love it.
In a lot of pain during the filming too.
Yeah,
they said.
Yeah, he was getting close to the end by then.
But he was not left-handed.
No, he did not have 6 fingers.
Oh, dude, that was awesome.
Let's see. I think that's The Sandlot.
Sandlot's great.
Absolutely love The Sandlot.
Sandlot is great.
Bridge to Terabithia. Absolutely love that movie.
Hate it.
Do tell why.
Sad. So sad. That's like watching Where the Red Fern Grows. I got suckered into that movie as a kid. I was like, oh,
Where
man.
the red fern grows?
Yeah.
Never heard of this one.
Oh, dude.
Where is that fern growing?
If I answered that, it would make you understand my comment.
They call me Bruce.
They Call Me Bruce is a classic. Look at my face. I am Chinese. Oh, that was awesome.
So you got any more on the movies, Adam?
I got a couple that I'd like to ask you about. They were good, and they were hits, but they weren't some of my favorites, but I'm wondering if you dug them. Harry Potter movies.
Yeah, I like the, gosh, you know what? Legitimately, the last two movies, The Deathly Hallows, part 1 and 2. I got part 1. I'm like, you know what? I'm going to wait till part 2 comes out, then I'm going to watch them both.
Back to back.
Yeah. And I still haven't watched them. I've got both of them since they came out.
They're really.
I mean, I'm like
dark.
I just need to find 5 hours to be able to watch them both.
Yeah, yeah. Well, that's the whole thing. You could do like a weekend thing, like you did. What about the Predator series?
Love the first one.
Is that the only one?
For me, yeah.
What about Predator versus Alien, where they're up the Arctic? That's another one I'll put on regularly.
Who else? Who's the woman in that one?
I can't remember, but she was a cute.
Yeah, I can't think of her
lady.
name to save my life, but I thought
Lance
that was
Henriksen was the kind of the money man in that. I love that movie though.
Spies Like Us.
Oh, that's good.
That is a good one. Yes.
I love when they got off of the spinning machine and their faces were like
Coming to America.
And they're like, "How are you? Can I get a cup of coffee?" Oh, that was good.
Coming to America. Gosh, I love those Eddie Murphy movies in the 80s.
Trading Places.
Which one do you like better?
Trading Places.
Oh.
That was one of the first comedies I ever saw with him in. To this day, it's special to me.
And gosh, I love both of them. It's tough for me to pick on those two. So I absolutely love both of them.
I'm a chain belt in Kung Fu. Bruce Lee was my teacher. That was the quarter blood technique. If you do that to somebody, a quarter blood fall out their body.
You don't need to be a jive turkey so close to Thanksgiving.
On the fourth floor.
That is so. Men in Tights. Oh my gosh, absolutely love that movie.
Dude, Buttercup's boyfriend was in there. Dave Chappelle was in there.
Corey Yules.
Oh yeah, Elvis. Yules. Classes at your local wall at $3. What the hell does that mean?
Class, the movie Class. I guess.
Oh, at local Walmart. Oh. What is the movie Class?
It was, gosh, in the 80s, Rob Lowe and Andrew McCarthy.
Yeah, I do remember
they were
seeing
best
that.
friends.
Yep.
And Rob Lowe was like, look, you need to get laid. So he sent Andrew McCarthy off to find somebody. Ended up being Rob Lowe's mom.
Oh.
It wasn't on purpose. He was like, just go pick up somebody. You just need it.
Andrew McCartney's best movie, Weekend at Bernie's.
Really?
Love
I
that.
love Less Than Zero.
Oh, that's dark.
Absolutely. Oh yeah.
Was he in Pretty in Pink too?
I'm sure he was.
I think he
I'm
was.
like that whole group was in all those movies.
Breakfast Club.
Mhm.
What was it? 16 Candles.
Mhm.
Pretty in Pink.
What was that movie?
Those were
St.
all
Elmo's
good.
Fire.
St. Elmo's Fire.
Yeah, it had that whole
Great
group.
song.
I love that song.
I don't know the words, but when it comes on, I yell to the tune.
What's the topic? What's the topic? The topic is
Bring back her undies. He's like this.
The topic is movies, TV shows, and comic books you can watch or read over and over again.
Yeah, and right now we have still not made it out of.
We haven't made it
TVs
to
and
the
movies.
Yeah, we're still watching on big screens and
What
stuff.
do we have time? What time are we on?
We got about 10 minutes left.
Okay, let's move into comics, into books, because I mean, literally movies that could go on and on.
It really could.
Do you have? Let's start with books, because that'll be a smaller one than.
Me like the Batman, the Hush run,
No. Book.
such as
No pictures. Novel.
Murder on the Orient Express. Absolutely love some Agatha Christie.
Dude, I've never read that. That's
Really?
good, yeah.
You need to read some of that. That's some good stuff.
I love the first book I ever read, like as an adult, where nobody was making me read anything.
Wait, you're allowed to do that now? I didn't even realize.
It's allowed.
Okay.
It's in the look in the fine print.
Oh.
I was getting ready to go to Fort Bragg
Caddyshack.
for the military, and I was going to be out in field training for a couple of weeks, and I wanted something to read, and I got a book called Rogue Warrior by Richard Marcinko, who is the creator of SEAL Team 6.
Mm-hmm.
Epic.
Boom, boom. No pics, no read.
Ha ha ha. Hey, another
Ain't
one.
lying.
This one I read, I think it was last summer. It was an origin story about Peter Pan, and it was called Peter and the Starcatchers.
Mm-hmm. See, I've heard that. I've never read that.
It is incredible. It's
Is
almost
it?
like a Pirates of the Caribbean type of thing, but instead of just pirates, Peter Pan's involved too.
Mm-hmm.
Fantastic.
Okay, he said Boys in the Hood. That was a great movie.
That was a good movie.
That was really good.
I didn't watch it over and
That-
over, but I watched it a couple times.
Gosh, what was that other movie?
It was Cuba
Mhm.
Gooding.
Man, I can't think of that other movie. Gosh, it's right there.
Friday.
No, it was kind of a
Was it kind of like Boys in the Hood?
yeah. Gosh, stupid camera.
New Jack City.
Yes,
Thank you.
there it is.
We could go on like one of those game shows. You just gave me that little bit, and I nailed it. That's worth money.
It's gold, Jerry.
It's
It's
gold.
gold. I mean, that's one of those things that let me fix this.
Tinkerbell is in that, Miss Hustle, and that's a good book.
Tink.
Tink is in there.
Yes,
Another one I've read, if you've never read this, is called The Giver. Fantastic.
It's not based on me because I'm the taker.
You're the taker. The Alchemist. That's a great one.
The Alchemist. I don't know that one either.
Oh, it's fantastic. It's a real short book. Will Smith was on an interview one time, and he said it was his favorite book of all time. And I was like, well, I want to read that. If he's saying kudos at that level, I want to see that. Or read that. It was really good. And the book, The Giver, compared to the movie The Giver, I mean, The Giver is a short book. I mean, it's damn near a pamphlet. It's so short.
Mhm.
Like maybe 180 pages, 200 pages, something like that. It's just, bam. Fantastic read.
Nice.
Yeah. All right.
I mean, literature.
All right. Well, that's all I got to say about books.
Alex, I'll take literature
No
for
picks, no
400.
read.
I mean, that is so straight out of Hulk right there. Go read.
Oh,
Fuck
yeah.
off. You taking off?
He said they start talking about books with no pictures. I'm out.
Let's see. Comic books. Again, Batman, that little Hush run. It's about
Love
a
that.
12-issue run. Absolutely loved it. I've heard rumors they might be making an animated movie out of that.
Oh.
And I think that would be phenomenal.
Especially an animated movie, because they could really do, whatever they want.
It'd be really tough to do live action with that because there's so many characters.
Yeah,
in
there's
it.
a ton. There's a ton.
Yeah, I loved it.
I used to love, back in the day, they started this thing called Limited Series in the 80s that I really got into. Marvel Superhero Secret Wars. I read that over and over.
Was that
and
a
over.
12-issue series?
12 issue. One a month. And it was so funny because in one book, in everybody's title.
Later, Funk Off.
See you, Funk Off. Thanks for saying
Thanks
hi.
for hanging
Sticking
out with us,
around,
man.
buddy. they would see this huge machine that they would all fly into and be transported. And in the next book, they'd come back from it, and you'd have to say, hey, if you want to see what happened in the machine when they came back, buy Marvel Superhero Secret Wars, and it was awesome.
Nice. It's just been a long time since I read that.
It's such
long time. I won Super Zero. That just came out a couple years ago. I absolutely love that series.
Really?
And it still frustrates me. It left on a cliffhanger.
And they're done?
Yeah.
They're not going to finish it?
No.
Why?
I have no idea. It's from Aftershock Comics. I've asked them many times. They will answer pretty much any question I have for them except that.
And what do they say when you ask?
Most times they won't even answer it.
No response.
Yeah. Amanda Conner and Jimmy Palmiotti were doing it for him.
Yeah.
Maybe there's a contract, something going on, and that was it. I don't know.
That sucks.
But loved it.
Wolverine and Kitty Pryde is another miniseries. I love that.
That was a 6-issue series.
6 issue. It was so cool because you got to see Wolverine actually take on a Miyagi role with Kitty Pryde. And just to see some of the teaching techniques that he used, it's so silly because it's a comic. But I'm going to tell you, I've had tough times when I was fighting that I actually would reflect on some of those lessons, and they really helped me.
Nice.
Isn't that funny? I mean, just it was a comic book. You know? Oh, it's awesome.
Boom said Secret Wars 2 was bad.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, I've heard that. I've never read that one either.
I took and got it, and what it was, the Beyonder, who was the main guy in the first series, came to Earth. You know, after he sent them all back, he was intrigued and came to Earth, and it got ridiculous.
Nice.
You know that fish out of water type of story? That's what it was.
I guess I'll throw a Marvel in there. Garbage.
What you got?
The Dark Phoenix Saga.
Awesome.
That was phenomenal.
Especially if you read the entire thing and not just like the the end book.
Yeah.
Because that's what a lot of people do. Oh yeah.
It's from issue like X-Men like 126, 127 up to about 136, somewhere in that ballpark, something like that. Yeah. Really, really good series.
Loved it.
So I don't think that was Claremont. I think that was before Chris Claremont was writing that.
God, I can't remember. Was it John Byrne drawing it?
Dang it, we froze again.
Are we frozen?
Yeah. Let me just change this again.
Dude, the first Wolverine mini, fantastic.
Sometimes it freezes, but as long as you can still hear me. No one wants to see me anyway.
We are experiencing technical difficulties. Stay with us while we fix these. We only have a few more minutes that we are going to be on.
What else you got?
Superior Spider-Man. That run from the Amazing Spider-Man 700, and then it became Superior Spider-Man. One of the best stories I've ever read.
I still haven't read that.
And I was so ticked off about what that story was from the outside. Hey, this is what happened. Sorry. And then I read the book. Brilliant. In fact, I got to read that again.
That is...
Can you fix it?
Yeah, it keeps freezing. I don't know why it keeps freezing. But I don't know if you can hear me.
Hey, can you guys at least still hear us?
It's just the camera that's freezing.
Okay. Dennis Hayes, you will not talk about the owner. Will Dorsett is not here to defend himself.
That's right, yes. Right said Wilfred.
We have the most economical Wi-Fi that Dennis Hayes has provided for us in his economic mentoring.
Let's see if it... Gosh, I don't know. I think it might just be the camera freezing.
Boom Boom Comics, that's what you were talking about, right? It was such a good story but got a bad rap, The Superior Spider-Man. If you've never read it, it did. It took a lot of hits from fans because they didn't actually read the books, and it was just awesome. Can't figure out what's going on?
It's the camera keeps freezing. I don't know why the camera keeps freezing. It's very frustrating me.
That owner and his Wi-Fi.
That has nothing to do with Wi-Fi.
It doesn't?
So, Will's okay with this time.
Yeah, Will's okay. Sorry, Will. Let me talk to you behind your back, to your front.
It's probably going to freeze right back again. But anywho.
We're about done anyway.
Neither him nor there. I've just got a couple more.
Throw 'em.
The Killing Joke. Absolutely loved it. Death of Superman.
That was good.
And the thing of it is, it's been so long since I read it. I need to read it again before the animated movie comes out, where they drastically change it.
Yep.
Like, why you got to change something that's really good?
I hate when they do that. It's like, respect the source material.
And my last one was Mad Love.
Mad Love is good.
Harley Quinn? Yeah. It really that gives the backstory, origin of Harley, and how she really went from just being a good person to being very dependent on bad people.
I liked Astonishing X-Men, like 1 through 20.
Mm-hmm.
Fantastic run. Talking about the Danger Room in a different way. I'm trying to think of some other ones. Loved All-Star Superman. Remember
when did that come out?
Dude, I don't know. That's probably been about 5, 8 years ago, something like that.
You know, a fun read was Bizarro World.
I bought that and haven't read it yet.
It's like a 5-issue series.
Yep.
And
wasn't the first one like all black cover, or maybe the first or second one, all black cover, and they had all of the other Bizarro superheroes like Batman, Flash, Bizarro.
I don't know about that or not.
Yeah, I love that.
They might have. So I remember like one of them just had his face on the front.
Yeah, and I think on the first one he was flying, you know, kind of heroically.
House of M was a good run.
House of M, Avengers Disassembled was good.
That's a symbol.
House of M was great.
No, that's a symbol.
Yeah, that's pretty good. What was his name? Short Circuit.
Yeah.
What was his name?
Number 5.
Number 5.
Number 5 is alive.
I just remember that El DeBarge had a song with that.
Did they?
Feel the beat of the rhythm of the night. That's what it was.
That had something to do with...
Look at me. I'm frozen. That's a good freeze.
That
A breakdance freeze. I'm breaking the freeze.
He's breaking the internet. This is very frustrating. Why does he keep freezing up here? Anywho.
Should this be a good place where we got our momentum?
Yeah.
This would be a good...
We can shut the door on the podcast.
Okay.
It's very much the frustrating, but it is what it is.
That's good, right? Wow. I froze in my freeze.
He froze in his freeze.
I'm gonna bruise you. Whack.
That's the same.
All right, hey, thank you guys for hanging out with us on the Simply Incredible podcast. We hope you guys had a good time. It's so good to see a lot of the familiar faces back. Take it. Damn, that's tough.
And that's what I got to say about this Wi-Fi.
That's so bad.
That is our stinker of the week.
Join us next week when our topic will be garble garble.
Join us this weekend from Charlotte. Me and a couple friends will be trying to do some videos like in the evening after the con, show some haul videos. What did we get? What are we talking about? All that fun stuff. I'll try to get some pictures and videos, meet some of the artists while I'm up there.
Will you do me a favor when you're up there?
No, but I appreciate the offer.
No, do it or I'll hurt you.
Well, you think he's some kind of black belt or something?
No, I got a friend, Dennis. He'll hurt you.
You think he's some kind of black belt or something?
Yeah, he's a black belt.
He is a black belt. He's the blackest of the black belts.
I want you to give me a couple of artworks.
Yeah.
I'll give you money and you just take it
Yeah,
and tell them.
if I can find somebody that's cheap. Remember last year?
Yeah.
It's like, my cheapest thing is $200.
No, go to the $20 tables.
Can I get something pre-made?
No, don't give me no pre-made. I want something that's got like, you know, the Hoist Gracie Jiu-Jitsu symbol with it or something, with any superhero that they want.
Dennis, are you going to Charlotte? Because I know you're not.
I'm not either.
Yeah. Birthday's over here. Dennis has family and the kids.
And I got
stuff
Hoist
for him to travel that far and stuff.
I'm gonna train with Hoist. So I'm busy.
I'm sorry. I think my nose just got rubbed in it.
Rank.
Yeah.
Let's close it up. It's been a long time.
Yeah, it has been.
Close it.
You guys have an incredible day.
See ya.
we still